Whoa, what's going on, guys? So it's rest day today, and we're heading out to the gym because starting today, rest days are gonna be cardio days. God, AC's drying out my contacts a little bit. I found that even though my weight's down right now, it's building itself back up pretty progressively. I'm putting about a pound a day on right now with my training protocol, supplements, and nutrition. And my heart rate is my resting heart rate at least, is a little faster than I like it to be. It's nothing crazy, but my resting heart rate right now is like, if I'm like laying down, maybe 60s. If I'm standing up, walking around, whatever, it should still be rested in a way. But even so, if I'm walking around, it's like 80s. And that's, I know I hold a lot of weight on me, things like that, but your heart can always be healthier. And Lord knows I've been skipping cardio far too much in the off season because I'm petrified of burning up the calories. I've always had a hard time putting weight on. Not muscle, but weight. Just packing more weight and weight and weight and weight on. That I didn't want to burn up any extra calories, but it's getting to the point now where I'm going to have to do the cardio and just additionally eat those extra calories as well. So my training protocol right now for my diet, it's about 4,500 calories. Technically it's 4,600 and change, right? That I'll eat in a day. I'm going to have to make it 5,000, I think, just to more than cover what I'm going to burn from the cardiovascular training. Because I'm only going there on my rest days for cardio, so that the food goes all toward my muscle, all toward anabolic recovery, while I'm training. But that being said, we still can do something on these days, and I think it'll be a good addition. But what else is a good addition is it is a freaking orange burst kind of day, baby. Oh, that was a nice loud crack. Cheers, my friends. I love these things, they're good. This was the first thing I discovered from All Black Everything, actually, was their energy drinks. Then I tried the Prees and stuff before I signed with them, but I wanted to make sure I liked everything. But these things were the first ones I discovered. This one and the Betty Berry flavor. I have a case of these, I have a case of those at home. And for me, I don't really use these as a pre-workout. I use their pre-workout and their pumping agent and creatine for my actual pre-workout for the day, But these have been good for me for when I'm getting work done. So if I find myself slacking a little bit, not so much slacking, because I really don't slack. When you work for yourself, there's no... If I slack, I'm screwing over my boss, which is me. So, take that, future John. That's not gonna help anything. But if I feel myself like a little sluggish that day, I'll crack one of those open and they'll make me feel a little bit better. So long as it's not like me getting work done at 9 o'clock at night. Then I'll suffer through it and I'll finish up, because there's no crash with these things. But if you're drinking 200 milligrams of caffeine before bed, you're asking yourself not to have a good night's sleep. It doesn't matter what it's from or what product it is or anything. You're taking in 200 milligrams of caffeine before you try to go to sleep, you're asking for a bad time. It's just how it is, It's like if you're sponsored by a chicken farmer, and if you eat that food at, a vegan get-together, They're bringing all the vegans in the world together, and you bring a rotisserie chicken, odds are, no matter how good quality that chicken is or how healthy it is, and they took the chicken to Disneyland and they whacked him on It's a Small World, where he was all happy, they're still going to say it was an inhumane thing and the chicken didn't deserve it, this, that, and the next thing. So you're still going to get yelled at. So the moral of that story is, no matter how good a product is, you got to remember a product is still a product, right? So if you take an energy drink before bed, I'm very transparent with what I do, what I say, and what I use. And I'll tell you I use energy drinks, and I do. But I'm also going to say, hey, don't drink it at any time of the day because you're going to be up all night, man. Breaking news. If you drink an energy drink right before you want to go to bed, you're probably not going to sleep well. If you take a sleeping aid first thing in the morning when you're already tired, you're probably going to have a rough day. It's the same thing. But anyway, I digress from that. So what we're doing today, cardio-wise, is there's two different types of cardio. You have steady state cardio, and you have high intense interval training, HIIT cardio. Now, each one has their benefits. One's aerobic, one's anaerobic. But you need to know which one is best for you for what you're trying to accomplish. So if you're trying to do fat loss, right? Your best bet is really long-term, steady-state, aerobic cardio. So where you're keeping your heart rate between, 125 to about 135, 140 maximum. Because anything over 140, you're going to start to go catabolic. Your body's not going to know what to do, and it's going to want to burn muscle mass. But you stay there for a long period of time, and that's a great way to burn body fat, plain and simple. So when I'm getting ready for a bodybuilding competition, I'll do steady state cardio in that heart rate range. I always kept it around 133. That was my magic little number, $133. I keep it around there for about an hour fasted in the morning, 7 days a week, and that would help do what I needed to do. Right now, I'm going there for anaerobic cardio, so high intensity interval training cardio, where I don't want to burn any fat when I'm there. And if I couldn't burn it, if there was a way for me to do cardio and not burn any calories, I would. It would be fantastic. Because I'm going there to, rest days aren't rest days anymore. Rest days are heart days. It's called a heart day. It's heart day for me. I was going to say organ day, but it doesn't make too much sense. So, rest days are heart days. Now, I'm going to go to the gym and train my heart in an anaerobic way with high intensity training, where I'm going to go basically balls out for about 30 seconds on whatever machine I choose to go with. Take a minute 30 to rest, recoup. I usually do a minute 30. Balls out again for the 30 seconds. Rest, recoup, go, and so on and so forth. I want to strain my heart. I want to put stress on it. Because just like any other muscle in the body, right? When you put stress on that, when you put stress on your organs, no, maybe not the rest of your organs, but when you put stress on your heart, in terms of a way of training, right? Not because you're eating too much junk food. It gives it a reason to get better. It gives it a reason to get stronger. It's telling the body, just like any other muscle, like, whoa, that was a close call. Our heart rate went up pretty high during this intense training. Let's get stronger and healthier so that next time we're up against that, we can respond accordingly. Same thing with, let's just say, a squat, right? If you're squatting 315 for the first time, your body's going, whoa, we almost died there. That was close. Assuming we're getting enough sleep and we're eating enough food, let's ensure that we're strong enough next time we're set against this trial and tribute. That way it's not such a close call. Because your body's just trying to keep you alive, man. And humans are all too good at doing whatever we want to do to try to kill it. It's insanity, but that's, we're our own worst enemies. So, my training schedule now is basically, start with Monday, right? Monday we have back, and just back. Tuesday we have chest, abs, and calves. Wednesday, heart day. Thursday, shoulders, traps. Friday, legs, all legs, quad, glute, hamstring, calves. Saturday, arm day, so it'll be bis, tris, forearms. Sunday, heart day. Monday, repeat. That's what we're looking at right now. And all I need to do is make sure that not just on my heart days, but every day in general, I refeed those calories that I burned on heart days, which is why I'm going to up my calories from 4,500 to about 5,000 a day. Because as your heart health gets better, your metabolism increases as well, which as an athlete is a great thing. You want a fast metabolism. Everybody says, I have a fast metabolism, I'm a hard gainer. It's like, man, that's a blessing in disguise. Because people with slow metabolisms, they don't gain muscle faster than you do. They're gaining fat faster because they're not burning it up. But if you have a fast metabolism and you're eating enough food to sustain it, which can be hard, but you got to remember, if you genetically have a fast metabolism and you're not used to eating 6-7 meals a day, of course it's going to be hard, but eventually you'll get used to it. Your body will adapt just like anything else. When your metabolism is increased like that, you're going to burn more calories every single day. You're going to burn more calories the days you're training it. You're going to burn more calories the days you're resting and the days you're working out and everything in between. You burn more calories while you're sleeping. So if you don't jack up those calories every single day, when you notice your metabolism increasing, you're going to wonder why your weight is stagnant, because you're not going to grow. Or rather, your weight's not going to increase. If you're feeding your metabolism as much as you need to, you're giving it the carbs, the protein, everything it needs, it'll grow. Not at the speed it should, because it's not really much of a surplus anymore, but you're getting plenty of macronutrients to do exactly what you want it to do in that time frame, right? It's really just a matter of ensuring you have extra, because that surplus is key to putting on muscle. If you were going to go for a drive, let's say out east, wherever you were going to go, and you were going to go somewhere that's 50 miles away, and your gas tank said 51 miles, right? And there's a gas station within a mile of where you're going once you get there. Assuming everything's perfect, you'll make it, but that's risky. That's chancing it, man. So this is a rough road, so I'm sorry if it's all torn up. So sorry if you can hear it, but it makes more sense to even throw in an extra gallon of gas in your car. Let's say you don't have a lot of money on you. Just throw the extra gallon of gas in the car. You don't have to fill the damn thing up. But all of a sudden, when you have that extra 30 miles at a gallon that you work with, that surplus, everything's going to be fine. You're going to put the muscle on you want to put on. And you don't have to think about it. You don't have to worry about it. So, the moral of the story right there, guys, is if you're trying to bulk, is cardio going to hinder your results? No, far from it. It's going to increase your results, because the faster your metabolism is, the faster you can build muscle, the more food you can metabolize. But the body those additional calories, or it's going to hinder your results regardless. Who the fuck parked like this? There's like there's some rough parking spots over here where I train. And it's just kind of an unspoken rule that you don't park past this one dumpster because it totally hinders everybody else. They're basically in the middle of the parking lot where there's not, it's a big lot, but there's not a lot of room. And this motherfucker just slapped their car right there. But what are you gonna do, right? So, you know, guys, on that note, we're obviously here. And I will see you tomorrow. Hope you guys have a great day. Take it easy. Don't skip your cardio. Eat some freaking food. Already. They're delicious. All black everything. You can use my code if you want. You get money off. I'll throw you up on social media too, because that's just fun, you know? You support me. We're a big family. Cheers, my friends.